Hello, I'm Emma D'Arcy.
I'm Olivia Cooke.
And we are with Harper's Bazaar UK.
And we're going to get to know each other.
I'm going to absolutely grill you.
Please.
Olivia Cooke. How would you describe? I'd be such a bad interviewer. Can you imagine?
Olivia Cooke.
She's not a natural presenter. Describe House of the Dragon Series 2 in 3 words.
Dragon swinging contest.
How has your life changed since the first season was released?
Not really. I mean, it hasn't.
Yeah.
I guess, like industry wide, you're told by agents and managers that this is really good for you, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm yet to see it. But I think, you know, we've experienced this when we're on posters and when the show's about to come out, there's maybe an uptick in how recognisable you are. But
yeah.
But when it's over, everything sort of goes back to normal.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you do if you were queen for the day?
I mean, there's loads of things that I could do that would have like very serious consequences in a good way. I'd sort of make
rewild all of
Britain,
all of the royal land.
Yes.
They actually own so much of it, as it turns out.
Yeah.
Tons and tons and tons of it.
What can a queen really do now, though? They're sort of just
you could open a building.
I could maybe get a skeleton key cut.
You could get a skeleton key.
For all the shopping centres in the UK.
Yeah.
Who from the cast is most like their character in real life?
That's a good question. I feel like we're all actually quite different.
We're all
like very,
different.
very different. I guess Elliot, who played Luke, is just a sweetheart, playing a sweetheart.
Yeah, the sweetest of hearts.
Yeah. If you could play anyone else on House of the Dragon, who would you play?
Daemon.
Yeah.
I'd love to play Daemon and just like do some damage.
Yeah.
I think I would, as Olivia, would just really benefit from that sort of
rage.
Yeah, the rage. Yeah, the purging of all
purging.
Yeah, that's that's inside of me. I think I'd really get a kick out of that, and also just make me feel a lot happier.
I would, for very similar reasons. I think I'd quite like to play Aegon. Because he's sort of the polar opposite. He gets to continually shirk responsibility as opposed to like take it deeply seriously, fight for it, labour over it, treatise about it. Yeah, I would love
sort of gets all the fun bits.
Yeah, he sort of does.
Yeah.
How would you describe Alicent's journey in season 2?
It's a journey of loss in more ways than one.
Tell me more.
Yeah, there's power struggles. There's loss of life. There's a coming of age, I would say, as well. And there's some liberation in that.
I can't wait to watch it.
How would you describe Rhaenyra's journey in season 2?
Well, I think she starts the series in quite paralysing grief. I think she actually has to sort of travel back sort of into her community through the course of the show. Yeah, she starts sort of deeply dislocated, an island, and she has to sort of make it back to the mainland in order to both fight for her throne, but also heal post devastating loss.
Yeah. What is the key to our real life friendship?
I'm sort of dominant, you're kind of submissive.
Perfect. Yeah, that is true. What is your favourite on-set moment of season 2? This will be new to me because I barely saw you.
Well, as a handy way of avoiding the question for spoilers and such, I did actually have such a beautiful day in like maybe the first month or something, quite early on, didn't remember. And I was with Harry Collette, who plays Jace, and I think I was very emotional, possibly hormonal.
Yeah.
It was late. I think it had been a lot of long days.
Yeah.
But he was so beautifully lit, and I was just thinking about like what a beautiful young man he's growing into, and I mean that sort of inside and out. Like he's such a good, sweet soul, and I think I felt something like pride.
Yeah.
And I was very moved.
You're getting moved now.
And it was just really amazing. And the scene was sort of about thinking about like I am. That's so embarrassing. Like legacy and sort of passing something on to the next generation, and Rhaenyra is sort of, I guess, enfranchising him as her heir, which she's maybe not been that good at doing.
Yeah.
But mostly I just thought, you're a credit to us, Harry.
He is, and also that scene with you two in episode 1 is so beautiful, and you're both just bleeding hearts. It's so gorgeous, and oh my god, like a revelation.
I know.
One of our best.
Hair.
The hair's gorgeous. How do you decompress after a day of filming?
I don't know that I'm good at that.
There's also no time to decompress.
There is no time. Actually, do you know what happens to me every single time, especially if the weather's good? On the way home in the car, I am buzzing. After a good day, and like so relieved that it's done, and maybe if it's like late in the week especially. And then the idea of like doing something. Do you know what? Maybe I'll do something. Hey, I might go out for a drink. Maybe I'll text a friend. We could go out for a drink. It's beautiful weather. Look, the dusk is so beautiful. London, what an amazing city. We get to my house. I'm completely drained, and I go to bed.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah. I feel the same because it's such a long drive.
It's a long drive, and by the time you're home, it is dark. It's
You've got the shakes.
You've got the shakes. Yeah. Whose wardrobe would you want to swap with on House of the Dragon?
Oh, I love your wardrobe. I'm always really jealous of your wardrobe when you walk in. And the leather. Is it called tanning? Like tanning? Leather tanning?
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
I don't know, just the leather work.
Oh, yeah, is extraordinary.
It's amazing this season.
Yeah,
I'm really jealous of that. I would love to just be all in leather.
Yeah.
Why should Team Black win?
Because it's my inheritance. because Daddy said so, and because Team Black is a collection of sort of odds and ends. We take all kinds. We're quite accommodating of outsiders, which I think is a nice quality.
Yeah.
But mostly because I'm owed it.
True.
Why should Team Green win?
Well, they shouldn't really. They shouldn't. Ultimately, they shouldn't. From an outsider's perspective, you are owed, and Alicent misheard. It was a miscommunication. She's very sorry for it. But also, I'm just like, can we be asked to go into war and to just like, it's happened now. It's happened. I think Rhaenyra should just like back off and just have a bit of a.
Yes.
Is it worth it? Just to sit on a chair.
I think it is worth
after
it.
all this.
I think it is worth it.
Okay, you've still got energy. All right.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm Emma D'Arcy.
I'm Olivia Cooke.
And it's been very nice to finally speak to you.
Yeah, thank God. I thought you would never.